I just got Apple's MagSafe Duo charger, and it wasn't what I was hoping for. All the usual Apple touches are there. Materials, magnetic snaps, but something that isn't there overshadows the entire thing. And that's a USB-C wall charging adapter. So let's start with some good stuff. Let's talk about those niceties. The build of this is luxury adjacent and heavily modeled after this, Apple's standalone watch charging stand. The skin and the detailing of it are so similar between these two products, but the Duo's is just a little bit rubbery. There's also this really nice smooth hinge mechanism that lets you lay the watch flat or vertically, depending on which mode suits your watch band style. The big difference is, while the standalone watch charger has this really nicely weighted base, the MagSafe Duo, it doesn't. I suppose you could say that the phone would be on the charger and that will serve as the weight, but it makes the experience a lot less polished than the standalone watch charger. The hallmark new feature, though, is of course the MagSafe iPhone charger. And the magnets work really well to align the charging position on the phone, but the grip is so strong that if you try to simply lift the phone off, it will take the MagSafe Duo up with it. I understand the benefit of a reliable and snug power connection, but it just comes off clumsily in this particular application. Closing the MagSafe Duo does give a very satisfying magnetic click, very reminiscent of AirPods cases. And it's worth mentioning that the MagSafe charging side can be used for non-magnetic Qi charging as well. Let's get to the heart of my disappointment. This year, Apple has done away with the inclusion of the wall adapter. For all of its iPhones and watches, it is expected that users will already have the wall adapter they need from another year. And I can almost get behind the logic. People are accumulating wall adapters, and they should be reusing them rather than getting more of them. Except, with the MagSafe Duo, you can't just use any wall adapter or lightning cable. You actually have to use the supplied USB-C cable. With iPhones and AirPods, you can use either USB-A or USB-C lightning cables to charge them on their own. But USB-A to Lightning can only carry up to 14 watts, which is not enough power to charge both a watch and a phone simultaneously. But of course, a USB-C to Lightning cable can carry up to 30 watts. Most Apple users, myself included, if they have a USB wall adapter to spare from a prior phone or an iPad, it's going to be USB-A. Unless you bought an iPhone 11 Pro last year, or an iPad Pro starting late 2018, you won't have Apple's 18-watt wall adapter, and no one would have Apple's recommended 20-watt or even 30-watt adapters for using the MagSafe Duo. Actually, the only USB-C wall adapter I own was from my MacBook Pro, and I'm not really planning on giving it up for the Duo. All that said, I will probably get good use out of the MagSafe Duo. Traveling, not that I'm doing a lot of that these days, I bring a power brick to charge my phone and my watch. It uses both USB-A and USB-C. Fortunately, the USB-C port delivers up to 60 watts, so I can actually use the MagSafe Duo to charge a phone and watch on the go. I do, however, wish there was a place for my AirPods. Simply put, with the MagSafe Duo, Apple ignored their ecosystem. They designed a product with unique power requirements that exceeds most USB wall chargers people who buy their products would already own. By not including that in the box, what could have been a nice introduction to the new, convenient user experience of MagSafe is instead decidedly inconvenient and at $129, a very frustrating one. The overall experience just falls short of Apple's other accessories at similar prices and categories, and I can't really recommend the MagSafe Duo. Hey, I'm Peter, and I really enjoy making videos like this. And if you enjoy watching them, please let me know by giving it a like or subscribing. Thanks.